The Middle Sea, A History of the Mediterranean, John Julius Norwich. It is one of the great ironies of history that sanctity is so seldom accompanied by intelligence. Why King Louis believed his brother for a moment, despite the urgent advice of most of his friends and counselors, is almost impossible to understand. But believe him he did, and accompanied by his 3 surviving sons, he and his army embarked once again at Aigues in the hottest season of the year and sailed for Tunis on 1st July. Were any enquiries made before his departure as to the truth of Charles's claim? Was there a shred of evidence, however circumstantial, to suggest that the emir had ever considered abandoning the faith of his fathers? Even if he had, did Louis honestly believe that an armed attack was the best way to make him do so? In fact, when the army landed on 18 July 1270, it was immediately clear that nothing was further from the emir's mind. He was already rallying his men, strengthening his city's defenses, and preparing to fight. Fortunately for him, he did not need to lift a finger. The North African summer did it all for him. Hardly had the crusading army pitched camp when its soldiers began to sicken and die. Within a week, disease was raging uncontrolled. King Louis IX was among the first of the victims. For the first few days, he would struggle determinedly to his feet to hear Mass, but soon this became impossible, and before long only a faint movement of his lips showed that he was still able to follow the ceremony. When, on 25th August 1270, Charles of Anjou arrived with his army, he was told that his brother had died just a few hours before. The king's heir, his eldest son Philip, was also lying dangerously ill. He, however, survived and was to reign as Philip III, the Bold, for the next 15 years. Louis's younger son, the 21-year-old John Tristan, who had been born at Damietta during the earlier campaign, was not so likely.